Well, well, well. What is going on? Listen. I'm going to say it. Straight off the bat. I told you so. Well. Would you look at that? What's gone on today? Yeah? The channel's back. We're back putting positive things into the atmosphere. We predict these things. Arsenal fumble the bag as predicted. Soon as they're under pressure, they crumble. As always. Successful hate watch in the morning. 12:30 kickoff. Running straight through into a tough fixture against Sunderland. A lot of people weren't confident about it, including myself. I did back us to win, but I thought it'd be a lot closer than it was. And we cooked. We cooked, boys. I am telling you now, these Arsenal boys, this Arsenal football club, that manager, that fan base, those players, they are rattled beyond belief. I'm telling you now. They are rattled. They're feeling the pressure already. They're moaning about the injuries. Oh, we can't do this with our centre-backs out and we've got loads of important players missing. Get to fuck, mate. Don't give me that. You've been telling us how you've got the deepest squad in the whole of Europe for the last couple of months. Yeah? Hold that, you frauds. City, I tell you what, we might be back, you know. Is it too early to say we're back? Yeah? Every time I seem to get excited like this, we usually shit the bed the next game. So I'm trying to remain a little bit calm. Yeah? But we called it. I said Villa would do a job on them frauds. And I said we'd get a W off the back of it. The Arsenal bottle is well and truly back, Mike. Don't you know it, son? Listen, Villa's a tough place to go, man. They proved it against us earlier this season. They seem to get up for these big games. But are you really impressed by the Arsenal team, man? Really? Like, what did he do? How Arsenal fans, okay, and the media have gaslighted me and all of the football fans into thinking Bukayo Saka is world class. Yeah, these are the words that they've been using. Is beyond me. How, on God's green earth, do they have the audacity to say that Saka is world class and in the same sentence try and tell me that Walter Foden is overrated? Please explain. Yeah? Because every time I watch that guy, especially in big games, he is ass cheeks, mate. And Foden, in big games, cooks. Especially recently. Every time we've needed him, man, recently, when Haaland hasn't been quite on it, he's been that guy. He is that guy. He always has been that guy. And he always will be that guy. Don't judge him off one bad season last year. Yeah, that's what a lot of people seem to be doing. He is him. Philip Foden is him. And if he's not in that starting 11 for England in that World Cup next summer, yeah, you might as well wave the tournament goodbye. I'm telling you now. Because he's clear of Bellingham. He's clear of Saka. He's clear of Palmer, yeah? This guy's our country's most talented player. You just have to use him correctly. Stop putting him out on the fucking left wing. He's a victim of his own class, Phil Foden. Because people know that they can play him anywhere. left wing, right wing, the 8, the 10. Do you know what I mean? So he's like that utility guy that kind of just gets put out on the left wing. Play him in his position and watch the guy cook. Big up Lewis, bro. What a night indeed. I've not even got on to Liverpool yet. The perfect day of football, my bro. The hate watches have been generational today. First watching Arsenal crumble. I left the game. I actually had to leave my house with about 20 minutes to go of the Arsenal game so I could get to the stadium for the City match. Yeah. I heard the goal going on the radio on the way. Yeah. Wild. Last minute of the game, up the fucking Villa. And then obviously we go turn up at the Etihad. A little bit worried. I can't lie. A lot of people in here were too yesterday when we were talking about it. Sunderland have been a very, very good side this season. But this is the Etihad, man. Very rarely does someone come to our place, no matter how good they are, and turn us over. Do you know what I'm saying? They did set up quite well, Sunderland. It took a screamer from Ruben Diaz to open the scoring and open the game up. But after that, when Sunderland couldn't just put 11 men behind the ball the whole time, they was there for the taking, man. They had one spell for about 10 minutes at the start of the second half where they had us on the back foot a little bit. But apart from that, man, we were fucking unreal today. Listen, jerk me off. Beef jerky. Oh, God. This guy, yeah, I've never seen a sexier footballer in my entire life. In my entire life, bro. Never in a City shirt have I seen a sexier footballer than this guy. He oozes aura. Yeah? The way this guy was running past people, dancing past people. He should have had a worldie assist. I actually genuinely think that assist to Haaland would have been better than the one he got. The one where he skinned like 3 men, tight little touches right on the byline, chips it into Haaland, who doesn't quite catch hold of it properly with his right foot. The guy's a joke, mate. He is a joke. He is a joke. Both feet, dribbling out of tight situations, incredible eye for a pass. Yeah? He actually surprised me by how quick he was today on a few occasions. The way that he just ran past people, I didn't think he really had that in his locker. Was smoking people down that right wing. Like running past them. I thought he was more of like a intricate, nice little dribbler, but this guy was bombing past people today with pace and speed. He's a joke, mate. He is a joke. 2 assists for him today. Could have been 4 or 5 assists. I'm telling you now. Do you know there's a couple of guys sat next to me in the ground, you know, that was moaning about Church all game, saying how he's greedy and like they'd pick apart like the 1 or 2 passes that he misplaced. And when he got announced as man of the match at the end, man, I was so buzzing. I turned around and was like, yeah, what you fucking saying now? Yeah? Been the best player on the pitch by a mile. Like, what football game are you watching? Are you for real? The guy misplaces the odd pass every now and again because he's the only one that's willing to try and do something. By trying to dribble past someone, by trying to play an intricate through ball. He's the only one that wants to try and be creative. Yeah? So you're going to see the odd misplaced pass. But what he brings on the other side of that when it goes right massively outweighs the bad. But massively outweighs it. Like, come on, man. He is him. Turkey is him. And if we can get a consistent run now, and Pep can come up with a system, which I'm sure he can, where we can keep Phil Foden and Church in the same team working together, Yeah? There's no fucking stopping us. Literally no stopping us. I am telling you now. We've just got to work out the best way to do it. Yeah? Because we've got that little system at the moment where sometimes Foden's popping up on the right, sometimes Cherky's popping up on the right. Bernardo was actually doing it quite a lot today. So I think he's probably key to being able to play Foden and Cherky together, Bernardo, because a lot of the time he was actually pulling onto the right wing, which was allowing Cherky and Foden to pick up in these central areas in the pockets in front of the back four and behind their midfielders. So I think Bernardo's the key, really, if you want to get them both in the team. I think when you start bringing like your Reinders in, and if you have another winger as well as Doku, that's when you're going to struggle. Because I don't think we can play Nico G with Foden and Cherky as a midfield three. But when you play Bernardo in the midfield three, and then you give him a license to sometimes drift out onto that right-hand side, in-game management, yeah, just opens up these areas for these two ballers, yeah, to just ghost into and just do their thing, man. They're so good. They're so good. And Phil Foden, he's cooking right now. Listen, I'm always super critical of Haaland because I know what he's capable of. Oh, please tell me this is a real Arsenal fan, man. Listen, I've already seen the Liverpool fans that are slot out. I'm telling you now, these Arsenal boys are starting to bottle it already, and it's only December. I thought it would come like February, March. Yeah. In the running, when the pressure gets tough. But already, we're 2 points behind, and the heads are going. Yeah. I've seen all the slot outers on Twitter as well. They're out of it. They're gone. Chelsea was supposed to be in a title race this time last week. Yeah. Lost to Leeds, drew to Bournemouth since then. Everyone's been writing us off. And now, here we are, 2 points behind Arsenal after a shaky start from us. Yeah? We've been slagged off rotten, saying this City team, they can't defend. Yeah, they concede too many goals. Like, at our worst, we're 2 points behind Arsenal, who have been at their best all season, by the way. These have been talked about like they're the best team in Europe. They've got the deepest squad in the Premier League. I firmly believe they have peaked already this season. They have had their best run already this season. In that little run where they weren't conceding any goals. They were scoring off all the set pieces. They looked solid. Yeah? We haven't hit our peak yet. No way. We've still got a Rodri to come back. We've still been playing all season with 2 centre mids as full-backs. Yeah? You telling me City can't improve from here? Bro, watch out, man. Watch out. I've heard it all before, Arsenal fans, man. I have heard it all before. And unfortunately for you, as good as you are, yeah, as good as your players are, you've still got this soft little underbelly, this squidgy little marshmallow centre that when you get it put on your toes, you can't hack it. You can't hack it, mate. Buy as many dogs called Win as you want. You can have a whole pound of dogs. Labradors, bulldogs, pugs, cocker spaniels, Bichon Frise. Call them all Win. Yeah? And you still are not capable of having the minerals to go through a title race. Yeah? You're not built like that, Arsenal, whilst you've got that manager. I've not seen the Salah comments, you know. A lot of people are saying this. Am I checking Fabrizio now? Right, listen, yeah. For those who follow me on socials and Twitter and have watched the panel shows, I told you all that Salah is washed. He's a dead player that turned up because he wanted to get that contract at the back end of last season. We've seen it before. As soon as he secures the bag, he's not interested one bit. Some people have got the cheek to call this guy an all-time Premier League great. Yeah? Some people have got the cheek to try and put him above people like Kevin De Bruyne in Premier League debates. He is a fraud. A pen merchant, stat padding, fraud. He's finished. Let me check this. Let me check this Fabrizio tweet now. Why? What? Is this from Salah's mouth? Yeah. Let's have a read, people. Oh shit. Oh shit. Three different posts. So Mo Salah said, it's not acceptable for me. I don't know why this is happening for me. I don't get it. I have done so much for this club. I don't have to go every day fighting for my position because I earned it. I'm not bigger than anyone. Well, Mohammed, you're sounding like you think you're bigger than everyone. Yeah? I'm sorry, you contradicted yourself there, pal. Because let's be real. For the first 14, 15 games of this season, you have been shit, mate. And if you think you're above being dropped, then you've just completely contradicted yourself. He says, we throw Mo under the bus because he's the problem. I don't think I'm the problem. The way I see it, it's you throw Mo under the bus. Same again. I had a good relationship with the manager. All of a sudden, we don't have a relationship. I don't know why. It seems to me that someone doesn't want me in the club. He is gone. Yeah. This Premier League great is about to run out the back door with his tail between his legs. We will see what happens. In my head, I will enjoy the game even when I don't play. We will see what will happen. It's at Anfield. Say goodbye to the fans. Go to AFCON because I don't know what will happen when I'm there anyway. The head loss is crazy. Salah holds bench and he's lost his head. Oh my God. The downfall of this football club. They've spent $500 million in the summer off the back of a title win. Yeah. And now they've got their biggest club legends trying to sneak out the back door. Oh my days, man. Inject it. This is too funny, man. Too funny. Salah's head loss after a draw against Leeds. Listen, you've just said there, Mohammed, that you're not bigger than the club and all this shit, right? But you've been crap all season. You was crap the back end of last season, let's be real. So why all of a sudden do you think that you're entitled to start and to play if you ain't performing? Yeah? You've got your money now. You've robbed the club of your new contract. And you've based up, mate. You're on the beach already. You're back in Egypt already or in Saudi Arabia. You've got the bag. And now when the going gets tough, you can't hack it, mate. And you want to pack up and go. You are pathetic. You have a soft little marshmallowy centre as well. Just like the Arsenal fan base and club. Yeah? Pathetic. Grow up, Mohammed, lad. Grow some balls. Earn your place back. Why don't you bring some confidence back to your team that you're supposed to be a leader of? Why don't you perform on the pitch when they need you? And stop dropping absolute stinkers week in, week out. Yeah? The penalties have dried up now, bro. The last minute chances have dried up now, bro. So what are you going to do about it? What are you going to do about it, my guy? Yeah? You're not capable of going and grabbing a game by the scruff of its neck. Yeah? You usually just stand around for 85 minutes anyway until someone handballs it in the box or you get like a mad counter-attacking opportunity. Why don't you go and get the ball, Mohammed? Why don't you be the game changer? I know why. Because you're not fucking capable, mate. You're a fraud. And you're going to have to hold that. Because now, after all the fans have given to you, a little bit of adversity and you want out. That ain't a club legend. Yeah? None of our players would do that and act like that. Kevin De Bruyne, David Silva, Sergio Aguero, Yaya Toure, Vincent Kompany, Pablo Zabaleta. Yeah? Proper club legends, proper Premier League legends who, when the going gets tough, yeah, were always willing to stand up and be counted and win numerous, and I mean numerous, Premier League titles under pressure. Yeah? As soon as you go through a bad spell for 3 months, your ass falls out, mate. That is Walker-type behaviour. And look what happened to him, boys. Yeah? A club legend for his performances, but most of the fan base don't like the guy now. Yeah? He's a one-off. Salah is supposed to be Liverpool's greatest of all time. This is how your GOAT behaves. Embarrassing. Never my club. Ever, ever, ever. Could never be. So when we're talking now about top 3 in Premier League history, top 5 in Premier League history, I never want to hear this man's name ever again. Because he's soft. He's a fraud. But yeah, successful hate watch for the Leeds game. Again, last minute off a set piece. Listen, mate, Liverpool were comfortable in that game. And when Kanate clattered into Nonto for absolutely no reason whatsoever, I could not believe my eyes, man. He is one big, stiff idiot. I used to rate that guy as well last year. What has happened to their football players, man? Verts now, 14 games in the Premier League with 0 goals, 0 assists. He's done double 007. He's double 007. Yeah? I've got a mate who's a Liverpool fan. He was actually going to come on this channel before the Liverpool game this year, yeah, but he bottled it because he knew he was gonna hold an L. Yeah, we had a bet at the start of the year, 20 quid, yeah, on Florian Wirtz versus Phil Foden, Premier League goals and assists. That was bet number 1. Yeah, who would get the most Premier League goals and assists? Florian Wirtz, the £130 million man, or Phil Foden, the club legend who cost us £0 because he came through our academy. Yeah? 8-0. He paid up today already in December. 8-0 in December. Sent me the 20 quid before. Light work, easy money. Bet number 2 was who would come higher in the league this year. After spending £500 million in the summer, after being Premier League champions, I stood on business, chest out, and said City will come above Liverpool this year. Another 20 quid. Yeah? He paid out today as well. So by December, we got both lots of 20 quid. We've cashed in. Foden done the business. Foden made that boy Florian Squirts tap out by the middle of December. And the Liverpool fan base have crumbled. He's paid up. He's already accepted that City are coming above him. And that's it. We've cashed in. Yeah? Light work. And now we're seeing slot out shouts. And there was a gooner in here before saying Arteta out. Yeah, I don't think they're quite up. I mean, personally, I would have got rid of him a year or 2 ago. Because the squad's capable of winning something. They've got all the talent, yeah? But they just ain't got the minerals whilst that man's at the club. They haven't got the minerals. So there we go. We do it again this year. I am convinced we are going to win this Premier League title. Convinced. Because I still think we've got so many gears left to come. I don't think we've got out of 2nd or 3rd gear yet. Whereas Arsenal have had their foot on the gas from the very first game. Gear 5, 6 down the fast lane on the motorway. Yeah? And they're only 2 points ahead. And we've got so many more gears to go through yet. I'm telling you now. I genuinely think we're going to do it. I'm standing on business. I stood on business last night when I said Villa would beat them and take points off them. And I'm standing on business again. Clip it. Arsenal Football Club are not going to win the Premier League this year. I am telling you now. They will flop. And we're only going to get better. Yeah? I think we could be 3 to 5 points clear by the new year, mate. I genuinely do. I think as soon as they start to feel the pressure and things don't start going against them, results aren't going their way as much anymore, the set pieces have run out, 1 or 2 injuries, Gabriel, who was one of the only guys that were capable of scoring and getting them off the mark, is out injured. They can't hack it. They cannot hack it. They start crying about the injuries. They start making excuses. Yeah? When have you heard us making excuses about playing the whole season with 2 centre midfielders as our fullbacks? Yeah? When have you heard us making excuses about us having the Ballon d'Or winning best midfielder in the world out for the entire season? When have you heard it? But a couple of games now where Gabriel and Saliba haven't been there and your asses have fell out and you're crying about it. This is the start. This is just the start of the downfall. Yeah? We are on them big time. And it's going to hit like cracking, mate, I'm telling you. Because this is the year that we've been written off as well. This was the year. It was only last weekend people was trying to tell me that City are dog shit. And is this the City that we're supposed to be scared of? People were saying to me in Footy Judge Mo's group chat. Is this the Man City we're supposed to be scared of? Don't be scared of us, mate. Yeah? Be scared of your own football club crumbling in it when they're under pressure. That's what you need to be scared of. Be scared of your manager. Be scared of that golden retriever at the training ground. Because at the end of the day, it's that namby-pamby shit that's going to cost you. I'm telling you. And we'll just go about our business quietly for the rest of this season. Yeah. We'll drop the odd game here and there. Couple of stinky performances. But the last couple of games when we've played badly, we've conceded goals, we've still managed to get the 3 points. And that wasn't the case last year. Oh my God, this is a Chelsea fan, you know. You're already out of it, mate. Honestly. I was hearing Chelsea are the biggest threats to Arsenal this season about 7 days ago. Yeah? Even just after the Arsenal game when you had 10 men last week, I was hearing Chelsea are the biggest threats. If anyone are going to do it, it's going to be Chelsea. Yeah? They just beat Barcelona. They're unstoppable, this football club. If anyone can do it, if anyone's their kryptonite, it's Chelsea. They've got Cole Palmer to come back. Are you for real? 6 days later, you've lost to Leeds and just drew against Bournemouth. And guess what? Palmer was back and Palmer started. Yeah? And you're still dead. There's only one team that are capable of doing the unthinkable and stopping Arsenal this year, the unstoppable Arsenal. And it's us. As much as all you other fan bases hate it, you all need Manchester City to pull it out the bag. You do. Just ask us nicely. Just come and beg. Beg in the chat, please. Please save us, City. Please. Please, I beg you. Just one more time. Just don't let Mikel and Arsenal win this league. And you know what? Maybe we'll oblige. I'll think about it. I'll think about it. I'm not going to promise anything right now. Just leave it with me for another couple of weeks. And I'll think about it, yeah? We might do. We might do. Just take it one game at a time for now. Go about our business quietly, like I've said. But admit you need us. Yeah? Call us daddy, please. Because we own this league, man. Nobody's capable of going back to back. Look at Liverpool. Disgrace. Yeah, I know, Lewis, mate. When I checked the stats at half time, I don't think they'd had a shot on target, Chelsea. And Bournemouth had already had like 1.5 XG or something. Semenyo got a goal disallowed. I adjusting, mate. Big up. Thanks for coming on, man. I know it's a Saturday night. Do you know what? I was actually supposed to go and meet LB and Sai in town tonight. They asked me to go and meet a minute because they've been drinking for the game as well. But I've got football in the morning. I'm playing in the morning. So I can't really turn up hungover and that. Takes me about 5 days to get over a hangover nowadays. So there's no way I can play football on a hangover at my ripe old age. So I've had to swerve it. But hope the lads are having a good time anyway. We will still win the league, bro. Oh my God. What is going on, man? I've had an Arsenal fan saying Arteta out. I've had a Chelsea fan saying that they're going to win the league. And now a Liverpool fan saying that we will still win the league, bro. Based on what, pal? Please. Just give me some... Give me like one sentence to explain why you will still win the league. Just one explanation. Because your club legend is currently shitting his kecks and trying to catch a flight to Saudi, mate. Yeah? Your best player of all time. Yeah? Why are you going to win the league? You can't even beat Leeds. Oh my God, man. These fan bases have lost their heads completely. Completely. Exactly. You're behind Everton. You're behind your biggest rivals. You're not even the biggest club in Liverpool right now. You're not even the biggest club in your own city right now. And you've spent £500 million. What have Everton done? Hired David Moyes and got Jack Grealish on loan. And they're outperforming you. Yeah? And you're telling me you're going to still win the league? Bro, you're finished, man. Your fan base is finished. Your club's finished. Your manager's finished. Your club legends are finished. Everyone wants out of that football club. Everybody wants out of that football club. We did worse last season. I don't think we did, mate. We still came top 4. We still got to a cup final. We were bad last year. I agree. By our standards, we were very bad. But you might even not get top 4, brother. You're not there now. So what makes you think you're going to get it again? I'd pipe down if I was you. Give it a couple more months yet to see if you can improve before you start trying to come for me. Because let's not forget, Sunderland did a job on you as well, didn't they? Yeah? Like Nottingham Forest did as well. At Anfield. Forest. 3-0. Beat you at Anfield. What happened to Forest today, pal? Yeah? Forest had the exact same fixture today at Everton's place. Okay? Couple of weeks apart. What happened? 3-0 Everton. They panned Forest 3-0. And Forest panned you 3-0. You are shit. Beyond fucking finished. And you've spent all that money and have regressed and are absolutely embarrassingly bad. Yo, it is a blessing, Lewis, mate. I've been saying for weeks they should drop him. And now the guy's come out in the press like he's undroppable. Like, because he's a club legend, he has this divine right to practically pick the team. I don't think so, Mo, mate. I don't think so. You've got to perform, big lad. You're washed. Just give it up, bro. You should have gone Saudi in the summer. They begged you to stay. You begged to stay. You begged for all this extra money. And you've cashed in on the fan base that are supposed to love you and the backroom staff that are supposed to support you. And now as soon as something goes wrong, you're out slagging them all off in the press. Whilst they're paying you 400 grand a week, is it? Yeah? 400 grand a week for you to come out in the press and disrespect your manager and the fans and the club like you've done. I don't think so, mate. Let's not forget what happened to Trent when he wanted out. Yeah? You're going to burn bridges with this fan base. Let's not forget when Gerrard tried going to Chelsea. Yeah? This man was getting death threats. This guy had gangsters knocking on his door. I'd be very careful, Mo, if I was you, because that is a very, very fickle fan base. They'll turn on you in the blink of an eye. You'll go from club legend 1 second to having effigies burning above the Liver building in Liverpool the next minute. So watch what you say, man. It's a scummy place out there. Yeah? It's a scummy fan base. That's why no players respect the club and want out. Because they know deep down, if things don't quite work out, they'll just get treated like shit. But yeah, fucking buzzing with the result. I'm not going to stay on for much longer. Saturday night, innit? I don't want to keep you all on for too long. I need to finish this last episode of Stranger Things as well. But on the whole, Núñez, unreal. Donnarumma made some mega saves off a Diaz howler. Was very impressed with Diaz apart from that on the whole. Won more headers than I've ever seen him win today. Obviously scored the banger as well. Guardiola got his goal. All right. I think across the pitch, everyone was brilliant today. But special mentions to Cherky and Foden. Best players on the pitch by a mile. And I will say, again, this is 2 games in a row now against newly promoted sides where I feel like Erling Haaland has kind of taken a day off. Yeah? I was at the Leeds game. He kind of took a day off there. Body language wasn't the best. A lot of walking. Yeah. Then I was at the Fulham game. The complete opposite. He was everywhere. Knocking the centre-backs about. Sprinting in behind. And then again today, it's kind of reverted back to the Leeds game again where, I don't know, he's just, his intensity drops against like lower opposition at home, I feel. I don't know whether he's tired. I don't know whether he's been overplayed. He shouldn't be tired if you ask me, because he probably does the least running on the pitch of any player. But it was good that we managed to get a decent enough lead to bring these guys off. We've got Madrid in midweek. Yeah, which is a huge game. And it's an even bigger game now, like I said, after we dropped the points against Leverkusen. So I'm hoping Pep's going to full send that game because, do you know what? It's not even about the 3 points at this point. It's to prove that we're capable of beating a big boy. Pause. Do you get what I'm saying, though? Like, it's all well and good now being on this good run again. But the standards are just going to come crashing back down to earth. The expectations are going to come crashing back down to earth if we just go and get turned over there by Madrid, who haven't been great this year. Let's be real. They're a very beatable football team. Yeah? It's just one of those teams that we usually flop it against like we do against Spurs. Like we do against Liverpool usually before this year. But I'm praying to God, man, just for the momentum and just for the belief going into the rest of this season. Yeah, that will give us so much belief getting a win against Madrid away there. Belief that we can win all the trophies still. Belief that we're capable of beating anyone. Iptris, in it, man. I am injecting every single ounce of Liverpool downfall into my veins all night. Liverpool did beat them. Yeah? I'll probably come back on I'll try and come back on for a preview of the of the Madrid game before it happens, maybe Tuesday night. I'll try and jump back on for a little breakdown, and we'll do our expected team and stuff like that. I thought I'd just jump on for a bit tonight to celebrate and fucking laugh at everyone, to be honest. So it's been pretty successful. I predicted a successful day. I predicted successful hate watches. I predicted a City win. And here we are, man. Oh my God. Please look at this. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh. This has got to be rage bait, man. It's got to be. Are people reading this? This has got to be. This is... Listen, You'll Never Walk Alone, LVFC, whatever you call it. This is 0 out of 10 rage bait, man. 0 out of 10 rage bait. You need serious help. I'm not going to lie. Yeah? When I thought Pep needed serious help last year, when he was scratching his head and all that, like ayahuasca ceremony, therapy, whatever you need, brother, go and get help right now, please, because I'm worried for you. That is crazy. Maybe it's 10-10 rage bait. I think that's 0 out of 10 rage bait, man. I've read the Salah quotes, Trev. I've read the very damning statements. Very damning statements indeed. And he looks like he's on his way out. Right, people. Saturday night. Let's finish it with a bang. I'm going to go and chill for another hour or so before I have to go to bed. Obviously, up the fucking City. What a win today against the scary Sunderland side, which everyone was saying. Hold that Arsenal, you frauds. Hold that Arteta. Hold that Liverpool. Hold that Arne Slot. Hold that Mohamed Salah. Yeah? You're all washed. Completely washed. Yeah? What a day of football. This has arguably potentially been my favourite day of football so far this season. I can't lie. On the whole, probably been my favourite day of football so far this season. Big up, Tarek, man. Enough love, bro. So, yeah, I'm going to jump off. Big up to everyone for jumping on. I really appreciate the support on a Saturday night this late on. I fucking love you all. Thank you, as always, for supporting the channel. You know what to do. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. Put your comments in underneath. Get it in the algorithm and all that shit. And we're cooking on gas. Yeah? There's going to be plenty more of these success streams in the next couple of weeks. I am telling you now. Up the fucking Blues. Have a great rest of the weekend, people. And like I said, I'll be on for a Real Madrid preview at some point early next week. The consistency with the channel is here to stay. As long as City are consistent, I'm being consistent. Yeah? Big up, everyone. Enough love. I'll catch you next time. See you in a bit.